Sun still very much out here in Bergen as we tick over towards 6 o'clock local time and the final of the women's 400 metres. One of the most hotly anticipated races. Anna Prieto, personal best of 52.27 in the semi-final. Here is Yemi Mary John, the defending champion, having narrowly beaten this woman 2 years ago in Espoo. Of course, she has the 200 final to come later. Henriette Jaeger, big Norwegian hopes on her. Mette van der Scholt, who's had some fantastic experience running the World Indoors, Europeans and Olympic Games. 52 seconds PB in the semi-final. Alex Stowe, massive margin off her best in that semi. 51.67 for the French woman. Poppy Malik, who won the GB trials, 51.9 seconds. And a third Brit in this is Rebecca Grieve, a medley relay winner at European under-18 level 3 years ago. And Elna Wester of Sweden, more than 2 seconds improvement this year for her. Henriette Jaeger with a personal best of 49.62. Coming into these championships, 7th in the world this year. Only Femke Bol faster in Europe, but she has more races in her legs. The 200 semis earlier. I'm sure she won't be thinking at all about that final to come. She'll be focused on this prize. Wester, Grieve, Malik, Doe, van der Scholt, Jaeger, John and Prieto. The final of the women's 400 metres. Seven different nations have won this title in the last 7 editions, and Jaeger could be about to make that 8. But Yemi Mary John trying to retain this crown. They were oh so close in the semi-final together. And John on the outside there in the purple of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Jaeger very much sees her to her right, in her sights, and pushing hard now. Keely Hodgkinson was third behind them, but it was almighty close between the medalists. And Jaeger now, is she going to do this? John doesn't have a response here. The World Under-20 champion going to be beaten by the Norwegian on home soil. Jaeger takes the gold, 49.74, to smash a championship record that had been held for 20 years. Olga Zaitseva in 2005 in Erfurt. What an extraordinary performance from such a talented athlete and such a fighter. Seems to me like she's a bit of a reserved athlete, but on the track is where she does her talking. And she's still, of course, now got a chance to win 200-metre medal at least in a few hours' time. Yemi Mary John does get a personal best of 50.50. That's important for her, a World Championship qualifying time. Alex Stowe, goodness me, she's improved her personal best from 52.12 to 50.94 at these championships, and she is clear in bronze.
Well, we've spoken about that 200 metres that's to come. If she can replicate the first 200 metres of this race, Henriette Jaeger, she flew out the blocks and was in very little time already up on the shoulder of Yemi Mary John. You can see it there. I'll talk about Doe as well. When they had the head-on shot as they came into the bottom bend, she looked so relaxed. Holds herself really well. It's excellent form. And to smash her personal best in the style that she has done throughout the championships, exceptional. Henriette Jaeger, what a result. Well, we always thought she'd come back and compete on home soil after all she's achieved this year. And that's a statement victory, tearing up the history books. Superb. And we get to watch her again later on this evening. What a treat.
Yes, that 49.62 clocking was also on home soil at the Bislett Games, but goodness me, to take effectively a second off a 400-metre championship record that has stood for so long. It was going to take a very special athlete, supported by a jubilant home crowd. Henriette Jaeger from Yemi Merijon. It was the match, it was the rematch of these championships. But in the end, down that home straight didn't really appear a contest.
Well, they were so close, weren't they, in the